Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live session of ODA Class. Today, we are going to be talking about adverbs. My name is Mitali Joshi, and I will be your teacher here today. I'm teaching you about adverbs. I have been teaching English for a while now. I have been teaching for more than 3 years when I was at university, and ever since then. Now, today, we will talk about adverbs. Let's talk about firstly what adverbs are. So, adverbs are words that modify the meaning of verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. So, adverbs tell us about three things. They either tell us more about the verb, about another adjective, or about other adverbs. But what do they tell us about these words? Now, adverbs will answer questions like how, when, where, how often, and why an action takes place. Now, why do these adverbs mean so much? It's because they tell us more about the action and they can be divided into 5 types depending upon which question they are answering. We have our first type, which is adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner answer the question how. How is an action performed? Secondly, we have adverbs of place, which will answer the question where. Where is the action being performed? Third, we have adverbs of time, which answer the question when. When was the action or when is the action being performed? We have our fourth type, which is adverbs of frequency, which will answer how often the action is being performed. And lastly, we have adverbs of reason, which will answer the question why is the action being performed. We will learn about all 5 of these types. So let's get into it with our first type, which is adverbs of manner. So like I said, they tell us about how an action has been performed or how it is being performed. For example, Ayush plays the flute beautifully. The word beautifully here tells us how Ayush plays the flute. Now, these adverbs usually end with ly. Some more examples would be slowly, quietly, carefully, etc. Our next is adverbs of place, which answer the question where. Where has the action or where is the action being performed? For example, the Indian Army marched forward. Where did the Indian Army march? It marched forward. Some more examples of adverbs of place would be, of course, backward, sideways, or inside, outside, anything that tells us about where the action is performed. Our next type, we have adverbs of time. So now we know how and we know where. What about when? So adverbs of time will tell us when an action has been performed or when it will be performed. For example, I woke up early today. When did you wake up today? I woke up early. Now, some more examples of this, of course, would be the inverse, which is late, would be tomorrow, then, before, after, and so many more. So now we have done how, where, and when. But now let's answer the question, how often? For that, we have adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency will tell us how often an action is being performed or has been performed. For example, Gayatri falls ill often. How often does Gayatri fall ill? Often. Some more examples of this would be occasionally, regularly, seldom, and some more. Our last type of adverbs is the adverb of reason. Adverbs of reason will answer the question why. They tell us why an action has been performed or why is it being performed. For example, the bell rang, so he left the classroom. Why did he leave the classroom? Because the bell rang. So some more examples of adverbs of reason would be because, although, therefore, hence, and some more. Now we have learned 5 types of adverbs that answer 5 different questions. We did manner, which answers the question how. We did place, which answers the question where. We did adverbs of time, which answers the question when. Adverbs of frequency answers the question how often. And lastly, adverbs of reason answers the question why. Let us do an exercise now where I want you to identify the adverbs. We have our first example. The sun was shining brightly. Can you identify the adverb in this example here? I will give you a second to think about it. What do you think is the adverb in this example? So our adverb here is brightly. The sun was shining brightly. To figure out the type of adverb, we have to just ask the question, what is the word brightly telling us about the sunshine? It tells us how the sun was shining, right? So this is going to be an adverb of manner. It answered the question how. Secondly, we have our second example. Because the manager didn't come, the meeting was cancelled. What do we think is the adverb in this example? Because the manager didn't come, the meeting was cancelled. So our adverb here is the word because, right? And it answers the question why, which means it is going to be an adverb of reason. It tells us why this action happened. Why was the meeting cancelled? Because the manager didn't come. Let's do two more examples here. We have one more. Puneet has read the book before. Which word do we think is the adverb here? Puneet has read the book before. So our adverb here, dear students, is going to be before. And what does it tell us? It tells us when. It has already happened before. So this one is going to be an adverb of time. Okay, it answers the question when. So it tells us the adverb of time. Nextly, we have Mr. Shah pays his taxes regularly. What do we think is the adverb here? Mr. Shah pays his taxes regularly. So our adverb in this case is going to be regularly. And what does it tell us about Mr. Shah paying his taxes? It tells us how often he does it, which makes it an adverb of frequency. So we have done 5 types. Let's do a quick summary. What are adverbs? They are words that tell us more about either the verb, which is the action being performed, or an adjective, or another adverb in the sentence. And depending on which question they answer about the action, they can be divided into 5 types. We have our first type, adverbs of manner. This answers the question, how? How was the action performed? Second type, adverbs of place, which answer the question, where was the action being performed or where is the action being performed? Third, we have adverbs of time, which answer the question, when? When was the action performed? When is it being performed or when will it be performed? Then we have adverbs of frequency, which answer the question, how often? How often is this action being performed? Lastly, we have adverbs of reason, which answer the question, why? Why is this action being performed? Now, I know that you have had a great time learning with me today, and if you want to continue enjoying your learning, I recommend that you join ODA Class. We have won the Most Innovative EdTech Award in 2020, and the best part is that we have been upgrading and updating ourselves ever since, taking students and parents' feedback and applying it to ourselves so we can provide the best service possible. How do you do that? You will download our ODA Class app, you will join our free sessions, and you will get coin rewards. Now, I know that you have been answering my questions in this video, but you haven't won any rewards. If you want to win rewards for answering questions, you can do so on the ODA Class app. Whenever you answer a quiz correctly, you will get some coins. And what can you do of these coins? I will tell you in just a minute. You can join our ODA Class app by either clicking on the link in the description box, which will take you to your Play Store, or you can go to the Play Store directly and type in ODA Class, go ahead and install the app, and log in with your phone number. After you do that, you can earn lots of coins by answering and attending our classes, answering quizzes, and once you have lots of coins, you can redeem them in the ODA Mall for exciting gifts like a smartphone or a smartwatch or a speaker. So students, what exactly are you waiting for? Go ahead and download the app and join us on our amazing journey. And if you have enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it and share it and subscribe to our channel so you can keep watching more videos with us. Thank you.